healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Brewpub Lots and Matzo Pizza encourages the community pickup hockey game, honors the family that builds the neighborhood-known backyard rink, salutes the passion utilizing a frozen lake to play a game that's loved, endorses the stardom early mindset to build contenders, acknowledges the grit, determination, and competition of the sport, and applauds the coach that demands the before the sun comes up outdoor practice. Brewpub Lots and Matzo Pizza supports hockey anytime, anywhere.
Back at Schwann Super Rink, number 1, third quarterfinal in the silver division. The winners of Pool F, Minnetonka, take on the winners of Pool E, Edina. These are players that are going to play each other a lot over the coming years, I reckon. Minnetonka, the visiting team, despite the home team, Edina, being the only team in the quarterfinals to lose in the pool play. Minnetonka with wins over Sioux City, Orono, and Rogers. Edina defeated Grand Rapids and Minot, but lost to Woodbury. And over the line, Minnetonka from the faceoff, Bodie Swan plays it down low, gets a return pass in the circle, takes a shot, and a save by Bobby Burgess in goal for Edina. A second chance in front, and it winds up going off the defense. Lincoln Fry is in goal for Minnetonka, wearing number 20, and Edina starts out. And over the line, Will Heltney cuts to the slot, and it's knocked off his stick to the far boards. Carter Reich, number 9, playing it ahead, loose at neutral. And now Edina's Kellen Nolan tries to play it ahead. Now back to Coyne. Arthur Coyne ahead and into the zone. The stick of Brady Reynolds, who's the leading scorer for Edina. Now over the line, a long shot and a save made by Burgess, and we'll get a face-off after 48 seconds of play. Winner of this game plays the winner of the next game for the last spot in the semifinals. That's Sioux Falls against Chaska Chanhassen. Sioux Falls scored 15 goals in their 3 games, and the leading scorer for the team has been involved in 13 of those 15 goals. So we'll tell you about that as that game progresses. And here's Edina's Carter Lemaitre playing it ahead, and over the line comes Minnetonka. Emery Fritsch goes down. Puck picked up by Edina, and they start back, and here's Brody Hines. Over the Minnetonka line, tied up. Puck to the near side, and Kellen Nolan trying to drop it back. Now comes up the wall, and Minnetonka will carry to center ice. And down the wing they come. And again, Reich looking to throw it in front, and Burgess sticks it behind the net. Cleared around by Eli Moen on the near side, and now down by Lemaitre, who has it back, backhands it towards the net on the near side, and now Edina back with Hines. Tried to cut to the forehand and had it poke checked away, picked up by Minnetonka's Hudson McGee, who starts out. And now angles over the line to the left, and now cuts in front. Went right through the defense, and now up the slot. Dahl shooting, and a save by Burgess off to the near side. As nice piece of skating by Hudson McGee, and he set up Bjorn Dahl right in front of the goal. Comes right to the blue line, and here's a shot off the traffic in the slot. That was taken by Keen Ware, number 15, who has the puck now for Minnetonka. Drops back into the zone. Just over 2 minutes gone in the first period, and here they come with Tucker Hoke, their leading goal scorer in this event. Now played off to the left for Dahl. And now up the wing, Edina will play to center ice. They're 4 wide. Johnson's pass to the middle, cut out by Keen Ware. And he's still got the puck in the center circle. Now comes over the line. Ware gets to the circle, and then 3 gold shirts take him off the puck. And now here's a shot. Ooh, and it hit Hoke in front and deflected just wide off the stick of Dahl. And now it's played on out to center ice. And Minnetonka's Joe Kazmarchik plays it in. And here are the skippers down the far wing. Hope will play it around behind the net to the near side for Harrison Ryan in the corner. He's checked there. Puck comes up the boards, and Minnetonka continues to dominate possession. Ware takes the shot. It changed direction and wound up against the pad of Burgess. Now banked towards the right point, and picked up by Kazmarchik. Plays it down the wall. And now an outlet pass is stolen away, and Edina will counter. And over the line they come, and that is Lewis Weibler, and he lost possession right at the moment of truth. And Minnetonka will start back with a pass on the right that's behind Swan. He carries over the line anyway, and then lost out to Blaskowitz for Edina. Piper Blaskowitz behind the goal, feeds the left side, and it comes on out to center. Gets past the defender, and now a race for it as Ware will get there first, but then he and Alex Recca go to the boards, and it'll be a penalty on Keen Ware and a power play for Edina. They'll get the first of the game. And Ware goes for tripping. So 60 seconds in the penalty box for Keen Ware, and it'll be a power play for Edina. 8:12 left in the first period, so the time is 3:48. Blaskowitz feeds it over to the near side. Now a centering pass deflected on goal and a save made. And a follow-up chance for Edina. We get a whistle, and we have a face-off coming outside the blue line. And it was Jude Porter in front. That shot, his jersey is completely tucked in. So it's have to go by the arm numbers or nothing here as the face-off will come outside. All right, to center ice comes Minnetonka, and it's Carter Rink. Now along the wall, Rink blocks an outlet pass and plays it in front. It comes all the way through, and Conlon goes back for it. Ben Conlon for Edina. Now Heltney down the far side. Poke checked away at center, and Minnetonka will return it to neutral ice. And over the line they come. And Swan goes down. Penalty coming on Edina. And that looks like it's going to be on Porter. Tripping against Porter, who still can't believe it's him. So we got 9 seconds of 4-on-4, then a 51-second power play for Minnetonka, which will be their first. Face off in the Edina zone now to the left of Bobby Burgess, who's wearing the green Edina jersey instead of the green over gold which they're wearing. I don't think I've seen an Edina team wear those colors in that arrangement before. Out to center ice, and Minnetonka turns it back. Lemaitre in the center circle, and now Arthur Coyne banks it ahead as Edina is now shorthanded. Minnetonka breaks in on the right, and trying to get to the puck there was Fritsch, and he couldn't. Loose in front of the goal. It'll come over to the near side and Ware in the corner. Now it's McGee playing it in front. A backhanded shot by Kazmarchik, and there's a shot right on. And a save made by Burgess off to the far boards. And Minnetonka, Beccadilla trying to play it ahead, goes down, and now they wind up against the boards to a side. And there's a shot that goes over the top of the goal. And Edina will pick it up and play on out to center. And in control there for Minnetonka's Easton Spilseth, 21, and will go around behind the goal to the near side. Penalty is over. Teams are at full strength with just over 6 minutes to go. Halfway through the first period, and a centering pass comes all the way through from Heltney to the far side, and Minnetonka will pick it up. And now here is Lemaitre. Plays it up the middle, and players collide to the center circle, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. No icing. And now for Edina, that's Brady Reynolds, their leading scorer, over the line. And Reynolds takes it wide. Watched there by Lemaitre, centers it, and it comes up the slot. And Edina will hold possession. A weak pass picked up in front by Harrison Ryan. And he will backhand it ahead looking for Hoke. And now Hoke can't play it ahead. Edina will start back. And Harrison Ryan for Minnetonka wins it, tries to go back up the boards. All 5 Edina players all along the wall there, and now it's cleared to center ice. And now over the line comes Edina on the near side. Kellen Nolan cuts to the slot, shoots, and that goes off the traffic and wide. Now Hines taken out against the boards. Hoke chasing after it for Minnetonka, and Tucker Hoke has it now, and here they come. Over the line, Hoke goes to the forehand, takes the shot, and hits the post. Rebound in front, and they score. And it might have been Hoke originally. I thought that hit the post and came out, but Minnetonka has the lead in any event. And the time of the goal is 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Minnetonka has the lead 1-0. Edina breaks in. And it's played around behind the goal by, let's get the announcement. It is Hoke with his 5th goal. Unassisted goal at 7:08. And now Minnetonka has it behind the goal. Pass up the middle is picked up by Dahl, and he comes to center. Bjorn Dahl at the blue line over skates, and it's brought in offside by Ryan, and we'll get a face-off at neutral with 4:25 left in the opening period. Hoke unassisted at 7:08. Face-off called on the other side, so they'll move it across the ice. Now picked up by Edina's Eli Moen from the face-off, plays it ahead. And now back into the Edina zone it goes. Blaskowitz will chase after it in the left corner. Blaskowitz plays it around on the near side looking for Ted Johnson. And stopped along the wall. Minnetonka playing it down low. Otto Miller trying to center. Winds up behind the net. Now getting some help. Miller swats it back to the corner, and then it's going to run towards the right point where it's held by Ike Johnson, but only for a moment. Johnson plays it back in with teammates trapped, and that's offside. So we'll get a face-off at neutral ice. One nothing. Minnetonka. Tucker Hoke with the goal, his 5th, which leads his team. Now back in the corner, here's Bodie Swan. And he plays it to center ice. And Reich tries to play it in without success. Minnetonka will pick it up. Swan drops it to the left point, and it finally comes out to center off the stick of Reynolds for Edina. Now played ahead, and Reynolds again. Heltney breaks for the net. The pass to him on his backhand. He tried to pull it across, but was in too deep to shoot, and the puck comes off to the left point. And they battle for it along the wall. Beckett Puig plays it ahead, and now here comes Minnetonka down the wing. And an opportunity for Swan, a backhanded shot and a goal! Bodie Swan, and Minnetonka goes ahead 2-0. And the time of the goal is 8:58, and Minnetonka leads it by 2. Now loose in the center circle, and Edina will control. Another, that can't be an unassisted goal. It was on a breakaway pass. Centering pass up the slot, picked up there by Dilla, and here comes Minnetonka back, already up by 2. Dilla down the far wing, gets into the Edina zone, goes right, has a player wide open in front, Fritsch, and he puts it on goal, and Burgess made a stop. Comes off to the left point, it's Lemaitre, and he will play it around behind the net. After it there is Fritsch for Minnetonka, and he lost out to Eli Moen in the corner. Now Condra plays it for Edina with 2:20 to go in the first period. Pass to the right is behind Nolan, and has to backtrack and then get into the zone. Now here comes Minnetonka back the other way, and picked up there by Conlon and played out to center. It's in the circle. Dilla battling for it, and it comes back into the Minnetonka zone, and Spilseth in the right corner plays it up the wall to Ware, and now here comes Minnetonka back down the far wing, and a pass a little bit too far for Fritsch, and it comes all the way through to the near corner, and Fritsch will go down behind the net and puts on the brakes and actually headed back into traffic. Leaves it a spin and shoot there by Dillon. It's picked off, and here comes Edina back with 1:40 to go in the opening period, and it's Nolan lugging it over the line, comes to the far side, tries a one-handed centering pass that does not connect. Weebler for Edina plays it up the wall, and Dilla. And now out to center, and here comes Minnetonka back. Ryan over the line. Minnetonka's changing. It's one against the world, and Ryan winds up falling down in the slot. Puck comes up the wall, and it's held, and Lemaitre shoots. It's loose in front, and a chance right at the doorstep, and it's underneath Burgess as Dahl actually wound up getting the rebound there as the puck came in front, as the Edina defenseman played it down in front, and Dahl wound up with possession right in front of the goal. So a face-off coming in the Edina zone with 1:09 remaining in the opening period. Dahl facing off, wins the draw. And Keen Ware out at center, lost possession, and down the wing is Weebler. And he tries to put it in front. Now they do get it to the slot area as we hit the last minute, and Hoke has it now for Minnetonka. And he starts out down the wing, working against Coyne. And then he plays it around the net behind, and after it is Dahl. And Dahl can't get to it. Now Edina picks it up and starts in the near side. Weebler plays it out to center. And now Hoke tried to thread a pass through, and here's Ware over the line with 35 seconds to go. Gave up the puck at the blue line, and now it's carried in by Berg. Gets past one, gets past two, and not Arthur Coyne, which would have put him in a position to shoot. But now it comes back out to center ice, and finally Minnetonka will regain possession with Ware with 20 seconds to go in the period. Long pass up the middle, picked up by Moen at center, and then plays it in offside. So we get a stoppage with 12 seconds to go in the first period of play. Minnetonka with a 2-0 lead. Goals by Tucker Hoke and Bodie Swan. And they're calling the face-off at center ice now. And it's picked up. And Pui plays it ahead on the right and into the Edina zone. Johnson after it. 4 seconds to go in the period. So the first period goes in the books with Minnetonka on top of Edina. 2-0. Take a break and come back with a second next here on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Lots and lots of pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably almost 24 to 36 hours before the race to be completely hydrated.
Back at Schwann's Super Rink, the immortal Robin Cook did not read shots on goal after the first period, which means that even the greatest occasionally have lapses of memory. Face off to start the second period. Penalty box is empty. Minnetonka with a 2-0 lead on goals by Hoke and Swan. 1 minute and 50 seconds apart. Here we go. Shots were 6-1 in the first period for Minnetonka. And the team's change ends in the second period. An attack towards the benches. Minnetonka left to right, and Swan manages to force the puck in over the line. Gets to the circle, shoots. He hits the outside of the goal, and it comes around to the far side. Swan after it. And now played down the wall, and after it for Minnetonka is Miller. Centering pass picked off by Recca, but now Swan tried to win the puck in front, and it comes on out to center ice. And here is Edina breaking in on the right. And a centering pass comes all the way through to the near side of Minnetonka with a chance to break back. Edina changing defenders, and over the line they come. And they play it to the far side. That's Rink, and he goes down behind the net. Now to the right point for Johnson. Tees it up, and that is blocked by Heltney and comes out to center ice where it's picked up by Miller, but then now Heltney steals it, comes back over the line, toe drag, Heltney going in on goal, and he's stopped by Lincoln Fry. Puck in front, and here's Swan back. And Bodie Swan down the wing. And he comes in over the line, catches up to the puck, centers it, and a shot goes wide of the goal from Otto Miller. I like Swan's skating style. Makes it look very easy, and comes out to center, and here is Heltney over the line. Heltney tries to throw it in front for Jude Porter. That didn't work out, and now Minnetonka in control. Edina showing a little more spark than they did in the first period. 3-on-2 with back pressure as they come over the line, and it is picked up there by Hines, but now Minnetonka breaks back in, and heading towards the net. Fritsch falls, and it winds up in the corner on the far side. Coyne trying to play it ahead, and he is taken in against the wall. Players from both teams in after it, and now it's Minnetonka in possession. A centering pass comes to grief at the right edge from Beckett Dilla, and now Edina has it on the near side. Nolan comes down the wing, over the line. Nolan closing, gets to the circle, puts it in front. Fry down, and the puck swept away. And here comes Minnetonka back. The pass at center, and it's tipped in by Fritsch. Defender falls. Fritsch goes after the puck on the wall, and he'll get there. Has a player in front, McGee, and can't get it to him. Now a shot and a save, and they score! And McGee might have tipped it, but it was originally the shot by Fritsch, and it's 3-0. Time of the goal, 2:28. We'll see who they give that to. We'll wait for Robin Cook to give us the official word from on high, and it's 3-0 Minnetonka. And it is McGee on the tip-in. Dyla with the assist. And up the slot, Moan takes a shot, and it goes wide of Fry's goal. And it's picked up by Ware in the near corner for Minnetonka. 9:03 to go in the second. 3-0 Minnetonka. And now loose at the right edge, McGee trying to guard the post, and does, while his teammates bail him out. And here comes Minnetonka back to center ice and down the wing over the line, and that is Dahl trying to play it ahead. He falls heavily, and it comes out and back into the Minnetonka zone. Ware will pick it up and starts out from behind the net. Over the line, takes a shot that is blocked by the defense. And now played on out to center ice. A swipe at it by Ryan. Knocks it back into the center circle where it's controlled by Minnetonka. They'll come back over the line. A long shot will go right on to the goaltender, Burgess, with an easy stick save off to the left. And Minnetonka comes back and scores to make it 4-0. Excuse me. And that's Tucker Hoke again. His second of the game. 3:58 the time of the goal, and Minnetonka is putting on a clinic here. It is a 4-0 game. And we got a goaltending change for Edina. And now a shot by Swan is saved. Tyler Nelson, I believe that is in goal. Now over the line for Edina was Blaskowitz. That's broken up, and now at center. Blaskowitz turns and plays it right back to the Minnetonka line. And here's a shot that winds up going wide of the goal. And Fry holding the left post. Puck comes to the left edge, finally into the crease, and they'll get a stoppage as the puck is underneath the goaltender. Teams will change lines, and Edina has a new goaltender. 4-0 Minnetonka. We've had 4 goals in this game, and we've had a grand total of 1 assist on the 4 goals. Centering pass, intercepted and steered off to the boards by Spilseth for Minnetonka. Now behind the goal, Nolan wins it for Edina. Goes back around behind the net. He's got a player in front, Hines, and can't get it to him. As the Minnetonka defense is sticking with him. Now a pass into the slot area and a shot by the aforementioned Hines, and it winds up going off the defense and wide. Now in front, a dipping puck winds up coming all the way through to the near boards with just under 6.5 minutes to go. Now as Coyne plays it down behind the net, and the defender on that side is playing without a stick. I think that's Spilseth, and now it comes towards the near side. And the Minnetonka player picks up the stick, and it's then shot all the way in. It winds up going behind the net, and Edina gets possession. A giveaway in front of the goal, and here's Dyla shooting, and they score! And it just trickled in to the right post behind Nelson, and Minnetonka has a 5-goal lead. It comes at 5 minutes and 54 seconds. And Minnetonka is off to a flyer, 5-0 now, and we'll wait for the official word on the goal. Dyla unassisted. So again, 5 goals, 1 assist in this game. And the 5-goal lead puts us in running time. As the puck comes out to center ice, and here's Kazmarchik playing it to the blue line, poking it away, and now finally into the zone it goes, and Edina goes for it on the far side. Now a giveaway in front, and a chance in tight by Berg, and that's saved. Hoke had a whack at it, and now here's a shot from the boards by Kazmarchik that doesn't get through. And it winds up behind the net to the far side, and Edina gets it to the blue line, but it's played back by Ryan on a nice play. Tucker Hoke going after it. Winds up along the boards, and Edina will play it out to center ice. And they come in 3 against 3, and on the far side, this is Weebler putting it in front, and Fry went down, and now Minnetonka picks it up, and they can carry it out, and they do. And here's Hoke over the Edina line, and then it's steered away from him by Coyne, and it winds up in the corner. Coyne plays his own carom behind the net, feeds it up the boards. Kazmarchik pinching, and it winds up underneath them. As players from both teams go in along the boards, Edina digs it out, and it's played to center by Peter Borg, number 12, and he plays it on in. Back in the right corner, Keen Ware for a Minnetonka, 4:20 to go, and now he's going to start up. Gets over the Edina line, Ware takes a shot, and the puck is saved by Nelson, and we'll get a face-off in the Edina goal. We're down to 3:59, and the clock moving here in the second period. Minnetonka wins the draw cleanly, and Beckett Please will hold it in. Plays it down behind the net. Coyne for Edina, swings it around on the near side. And Minnetonka will hold on the wall. Swan. Now the puck comes behind the goal. And into the right corner, up the wall, Blaskowitz. And now here comes Edina to center ice. And over the line they come. Reynolds forced wide by Swan. Puck comes to the circle, and they'll play for it at the top of the left circle, played down into the corner. And Minnetonka now will try to play it off the referee and out without success. And now played to the near boards and out to center. Reporter has it for Edina. Less than 3 minutes to go in the second period. Johnson over skates for Minnetonka, picked up by Coyne and played in. Minnetonka with Swan behind the goal. And comes to the near side. Swan up the wing. Plays it ahead, and now Reich. And he throws it in front. Going in is Fritsch. And a save made, and it's under the goaltender. Good quick strike there by Minnetonka. Swan, Reich, and Fritsch all touching the puck on that trip up the ice. And we've got penalties coming. For Edina, it's going to be Reynolds going. And I believe Carter Reich for Minnetonka. But again, the tucked in jersey and no sleeve numbers does your announcer very little help. Now here comes Edina back, and this is Callan Condra, number 2, centering. And hits the outside of the goal. Now play to the near side for McGee. And he plays it out to center ice. 2 Minnetonka players collide as Nolan comes back in over the line. Nolan gets into the circle and works in, and Fry can't save it. It's a goal, went right between his legs and into the net. Kellen Nolan for Edina, and we're back to stop time as Nolan gets Edina on the board to make it 5-1 with 1:24 to go in the period. So at 10:36, Edina is on the scoreboard. Imagine that, an unassisted goal. We've only had 5 of those in this game, and now Edina coming back in again, cutting right across the crease. They score! Hines, and it's 5-2. Consecutive shots. Edina scores on both of them. They score twice in 15 seconds. That's at 10:51. And we went from running time to a 3-goal game and a New York minute. Now from the faceoff. Unassisted. I wonder if they're watching for him, frankly, at this point. As we've had 6 unassisted goals out of the 7 so far. And here comes Minnetonka back. Hulk over the line. Here's a pass into the middle. And going right in is Berg. And stopped at the right post. Now behind the goal, Bjorn Dahl with 40 seconds to go. Roughing penalties were assessed against Reynolds and Reich, and now winds up with 30 seconds to go in the period. Banked off the boards. And now they'll play for it along the wall with 20 seconds to go in the period. But Edina with a couple of quick strike goals. Hanging around. Now a centering pass intercepted. And it's Conlon for Edina. Starting up with 11 seconds to go in the period. Conlon over the line. And Ware poke checks it off his stick to the boards. And now it's reclaimed by Conlon. He centers it loose at the left edge. The goaltender is down and the period is over. And Minnetonka scores 3 goals. And Edina scores 2. So after 2 periods, it's Minnetonka 5, Edina 2. We'll take a quick break here on the Youth Hockey Hub from Squirtacular 2025.
Lots of matzo pizzas are made in the heart of America's Dairyland, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Every brew pub pizza is made with the highest quality meat and veggie toppings. Then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Snag a slice of brew pub pizza at the concession stand or enjoy a whole pizza conveniently located in the frozen pizza section of your local grocery store. Brew Pub, lots of matzo pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with.
All right, excuse me. We are back at Schwann Super Rink, and now it's time to make a rather embarrassing announcement as if you look at the backs of the goaltenders of the Edina jerseys, you'll see that they were announced incorrectly. And Bobby Burgess is now in goal, number 31. He was announced as starting the game, but it was Tyler Nelson, number 30, wearing the green jersey on the bench that started the game. So Burgess is the actual goaltender for Edina. If the jerseys are to be believed, then there's no reason not to. Final 12 minutes on the board, and it's a 5-2 lead for Minnetonka. right, we're underway in the third period. Puck loose at center ice. Edina picks it up and carries it in, and that is Peter Borg looking to center it, and that winds up behind the net. And an outlet pass goes right up the middle, swatted away by Edina's Ted Johnson to the far side, and it's brought in offside. So with 11:33 to go, we take a break. One more game coming up, and it's Sioux Falls and Chaska Chanhassen. Both teams undefeated coming in. I mentioned Edina is the only team in the quarterfinals that did not go undefeated in its pool, but still, of course, pool winners advance. And now here is Weebler, and he plays it over to the near side. Minnetonka's Swan claims it. He gets around Weebler and then comes to the near side. Swan over the line. Cuts to the slot. Still has it! And then lost it behind the net. Swan now feeds it towards the left point. And it's picked up there by Beckett Puis. Back down into the circle for Swan. And that's broken up. Swan holds it right on the line. Swan has a player in front. And then can't get the shot through. And controlled at center ice. Over the line. Minnetonka losing possession. Weebler plays it ahead for Edina. Now controlled by Ike Johnson. Banks it off the boards, and Minnetonka will come out 3-on-2 if they hurry. And over the line, Reich tried to throw it across, and it was blocked by Coyne. Reich gets it back, comes around the far side. Team still changing players as Ike Johnson winds up and shoots, and that goes off the Edina player Grayson Ginkel on the near side. And it winds up against the boards. Players from both teams in, out to center ice. And Reich will rink wide it back into the zone, and Swan scoots onside to keep the play going, and then Swan steals the puck along the boards. Finally, outnumbered 4-1, he lost possession, and Minnetonka trying to sweep it away as Swan goes to the bench on a change. And now played to the near side, and Fritsch. Minnetonka starts back. Fritsch over the line, and it's offside on the left as Beckett Diley in a bit too early. 9:52 now to go. Now played into the Edina zone from the draw, and it winds up along the left boards, picked up by Heltney. And out to center, he comes angling to his right, and now played over the line by Porter. And finally behind the Minnetonka goal, where it's going to be claimed there by Otto Miller. Around the far side, a little bit too far, and Coyne throws it right back down behind the net. Spilseth going after it for Minnetonka in the near corner. Center 9.5 to go. He gives it up behind the goal to Reynolds. Looks to center it, and that wound up hitting Miller and going off to the corner. Centering pass comes right through, and controlled now by Jude Porter. He tries to center it, and it comes right through as the goaltender Fry had a swipe at it with his stick and missed. Now out to center, and Edina trying to win that puck along the boards and play it back in. Finally, they do get the puck into the zone. Porter can't reach it, and now off to the right. Heltney is still trying to battle his way in front. Over to the far side, and here's McGee. And he plays it to the blue line and finally out. And Dyla plays it, and it winds up going back in offside. So we'll get a face-off at neutral ice, 8:45 left. A quick flood, a 4-minute warm-up after this game, and then the fourth one of the night. Sioux Falls and Chaska Chanhassen for the last spot in the semifinals as the puck is played into the zone. And going after it for Minnetonka is Ware in the corner. Banks it ahead, and now played down by Ben Conlon. And Ware again in the left corner for Minnetonka. Will start up, and he lost it. Now controlled by Hines. Closes, shoots, Fry makes the save. And we'll get a face-off. Fry has shown a tendency to lunge in goal. Been a lot of very good goaltenders that did that. Played that particular style. Now Minnetonka. Here's Dahl down the near wing. Cannot play it past the Edina defender, Moan. And it comes back into the Minnetonka zone. Kazmarchik plays it rink wide for Hoke at center ice. And Hoke, a little toe drag to get it around. Hines comes over the line and then now lost it as Conlon picks it up in the corner, plays it around, picked off by Dahl for Minnetonka on the near side. And then he loses it. And Edina will start back up to center ice, too far for Nolan. And Ware maneuvering around both he and Hines over the line. And finally picked up loose in the high slot, Hoke. And he can't play it for Minnetonka. It's amoeba hockey right now as they're all around the little black thing, and it's played back into the Minnetonka zone where Ware picks it up with just over 7 minutes to play now, and out to center, and here's Dahl. It's 2 against 4. Dahl over the line, and he takes it to the near boards, then leaves a drop pass. Can they hold it in? Yes. Ware at the point tries to shoot, and that winds up going off Borg. Loose and controlled finally by Ted Johnson for Edina, playing it ahead on the left, and here's a race for it. And a nice play there by Kazmarchik to cut in front of the man and pick up the puck. Tries to come up the wall, and it does dribble out to center, and it's played in offside. So we get a stoppage with 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. We had about 5 minutes of running time in the second period when Minnetonka was ahead by 5 goals. And Edina squelched that by scoring twice in 15 seconds later in the period. That puts us where we're at right now with 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Out to center. And now played back in to the Minnetonka zone, and going after it now is Ike Johnson. Plays it around behind the net to the right and just a little bit too far, but now it comes out to center, and here's a chance for a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Back pressure catching up, and Swan can't get to the net. And an Edina defender ran right up his back. Swan steals it and shoots. It's at his feet. Loose in the slot area, and a chance, and a goal. And Minnetonka goes ahead 6-2. And that is Carter Reich. And the time of the goal is 5 minutes and 42 seconds of the third period. Shots were even, by the way, in the second period at 8 apiece. 14-9 for Minnetonka for the game. But it's now 6-2 for Minnetonka. Swan chases after it. Gets into the zone, peels away. Swan maneuvers around one, now drops it down low. And we have an assist right from Swan. The assist side looking a little bit bare on the score sheet now as it comes out to center ice and picked up by Edina. And here's Hines over the line to the left. Hines closing, shooting, and a save made by Fry. We'll get a face-off in the Minnetonka zone. A 4-goal lead with 5:47 to play. Minnetonka trying to stamp its ticket to the semis. If they do, they'll get the winner of the next game in the morning. Now played into the Edina zone, and it'll come right on. The goaltender will get a stoppage as Bobby Burgess gets onto the puck. And we have 5:38 now to play. Oak, Swan, McGee, Hoke, Dyla, and Reich, the goal scorers for Minnetonka in this one. And here is Ben Conlon to the near side. Reynolds over the line. Heltney on his right. Now Heltney started to go for the net and then back to the boards to help his teammate. Heltney comes in front with it, weaving through traffic, then poke checked away. Finally picked up by Minnetonka, and they will play out to center. That's a very nice pass from Fritsch to the right. And over the line they come as they try to center it in front for Hudson McGee. That didn't work out. Now here comes Edina back. Reynolds at center, and it's poke checked away from him. Picked up now by Heltney for Edina, and he in turn lost out to Bennett Dyla. Now it's played on into the Edina zone. less than 5 minutes to play now. And in the near corner, it's Conlon playing it up the boards, and it gets out to center. Now here's Heltney. Moves to his forehand, comes over the line, and that is poked away. And here's Spilseth for Minnetonka, playing it back to neutral ice and into the Edina zone where Conlon will backtrack for it. And up the near side, and here's Reynolds at center, and he cannot play it past Ryan, and it's brought in offside. So we get another face-off. .4:15 left. Minnetonka up 6-2. They scored the first 5 goals of this game, and it took them 7 minutes and 8 seconds to take the lead. They have not trailed. And here's Dahl playing it in, and he cannot get it past the first defender, Piper Blaskowitz, who starts back for Edina. And Blaskowitz comes over the line. Blaskowitz working in, and has a neat poke check at the last moment there to knock the puck away. And here comes Minnetonka back. Ware. And Blaskowitz pokes that away, but Ware stays with it, forces the issue, and the puck gets past Dahl and Harrison Ryan at center ice. And now here's Hoke. Excuse me. Over the line, Hoke shoots, and that goes wide of Burgess in the goal. Now picked up on the near side by Dahl. Centering pass. It comes all the way through to the right point. Can they get there in time? No. Kazmarchuk has to play it out, and Minnetonka has to clear the zone. 3:25 to go. Here's Ware, and Ware lost out on the near side to Porter. Plays it into the Minnetonka zone, where there's 3 blue shirts waiting. The first to it is Kazmarchuk behind the goal. Now feeds the right, and here's Hoke. And it's poke checked away from him by Moan. Eli Moan playing it down for Edina, and it winds up behind the net. Now Ware is after it in the near corner. Ware plays it ahead, and now here is Ryan. Now played to the left edge of the goal, and Kazmarchuk picks it up. Fed to the right for Hoke. And now Hoke starts down the right, trying to get out of the zone so they can get a line change. Hoke plays it ahead, and now out to center, and Dahl swept at it. Winds up back in the zone, and now Minnetonka is able to switch out some players. Puck comes out to center ice. And now played back into the zone, and here's Otto Miller for Minnetonka. 1 against 5, centering pass. Not surprising, there was nobody there. He was the only player in the zone as the puck comes out to center ice with 2:18 left, and Minnetonka having this one fairly well in hand at 6-2. Miller can't control it. Now banked off the boards to the near side. Reich is in along with Borg, and now controlled by Blaskowitz up the near side, and Blaskowitz cannot control. Finally picked up and played into the zone, where it's controlled by Minnetonka's Keen Ware. With under 2 minutes left now, Ware, under pressure from the forecheck, comes to the boards on the near side as Conlon is on him. Now they try to dig it out of the corner with, I believe, 2 players from each team in there. That part of the rink not always in my view, depending on who is seated to our right. And now picked up by Minnetonka and carried out. Ware hits the line, takes a long shot. He scores! Keen Ware, and it is 7-2. Time of the goal is 10 minutes and 36 seconds. And Minnetonka goes back up by 5. It is 7-2. Picked up from the draw by McGee. Now over the line, Edina. Reynolds closing in. And Minnetonka will pick it up with 1:10 to play. For the record, we're back in running time now, but just over a minute to go. Here's Edina's Reynolds, leaving it to the left point. Blaskowitz goes down heavily. And here comes Minnetonka back. They have a 2-on-1 with a trailer as they come over the line as we hit the last minute. Centering pass winds up going behind the net instead of for Fritsch as originally intended. From the wing boards, there's a shot by Beckett Dyla that winds up picked up by Edina in the near circle. And here's Hines playing it ahead at center ice. And they come over the line, Edina does, as Heltney tries to take it to the net. and winds up settling for behind. 30 seconds to play. Picked up there by Ike Johnson and played around on the boards to the left point for Coyne. And Edina throws it across. Actually tried to take a shot. It was deflected across, would be more accurate. And now here's Eli Moan looking to center it. Goes around to the far circle. Picked up by Minnetonka with 15 seconds to go. Fritsch skating behind the defense looking for a long pass. It comes to the line and is controlled by Reynolds. Too far for Heltney, but carrying on is Hines. Cuts to the middle, and over the line comes Heltney with 2 seconds to go, looking to shoot, and the game is over. Minnetonka gets both goals in the third period, and they defeat Edina by a margin of 7-2, and they earn the third spot in the semifinals here in the Silver Division of Squirtacular 2025. They got a lot to be happy about. They scored the first 5 goals and played very well. And we'll wait for the announcement of the player of the game. Carter Reich is named the player of the game. And a good hand for him from the Minnetonka faithful. So we will take one more break, resurface the ice, and come back with our fourth and